actually. It's 12:30 Pacific time. I just woke up because I didn't sleep until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock this morning. Let me turn off Good morning, Frankie. Hi, sweetheart. Good morning. Good morning, Joey. Turn this off real fast. Or close this door. You guys want to eat breakfast? You guys want some brunch? Hi, good afternoon. Hi, thank you for joining our live. This is Sammy. I have food ready for them, so I'm going to shoot them eating food today. So I have 4 rats. This one is Sammy. This one is Frankie. She's a hammock princess. Apparently very shy today. Hi, you want to wake up and come say hi? Good girl. Come on, Frankie. Oh, hi, sweet girl. Where'd she go? There she is. And then I have a third one in here. His name is Joey. Hi, Marissa. Welcome back. You are 3 for 3. You've been to 100% of our lives. And then I have Dina, which I think she's under here. I'm getting ready to feed them some fruit and some peas today, so I wanted to hop on the live and show you guys. Looks like Joey's grooming Frankie right now in this little house. Got Sammy over here. Oh, that's adorable. Are they the only rats that you've had, or have you had rats before? You want to come down and get some food, buddy? Hopping around. He's excited. You guys excited to wake up and hang out? You guys want to get some food? Aw, that's awesome. These are my first rats too. I've had them since September of 2024, so almost 2 years. Hi, good morning. I'm gonna keep saying good morning. I know I will out of habit. I didn't sleep until 9 a.m. this morning. I can't sleep sometimes at night, so it feels like morning to me, but it's actually 12:30 in the afternoon. Let's see if I can convince them to come down. So today I have pea fishing set up for them. And then I also have these little this little puzzle feeder. And last night I gave them some of these seeds. I'm trying to crinkle it, see if they'll come out. These are pumpkin seeds. They went nuts for this last night. Oh, there's Frankie and Sammy. You guys gotta come down and hang out with me if you wanna come. Oh, that's adorable. My brother has a dog named Blue. Come on. You guys want some snacks? Yeah, you want one? Okay, everybody's awake now. Everybody wants a snack. Yes, everybody wants a snack. Good choice, good choice. Okay, hold on. I gotta use my hands here. Wish I had 3 hands and 3 arms for these lives. So let's get him some seeds. Sammy, good boy. Oh, okay, only one button. He was thinking about getting another one. Frankie, good girl. Joey, good boy. And then I gotta attempt the last one. Dina! Dina! I think she's down here somewhere. Dina, are you hiding? Okay, maybe she's not down here. Maybe she's on top. You guys want another one? Okay, we'll break this one in half, okay? Joey? Sammy? Good boy. Where's Dina? Where's Dean? Where's Deanie? Okay, come on down. You gotta come down. Come eat. They do sometimes, but they're not like crazy about it. It definitely gets their attention. So that's why I usually sprinkle it and they'll come out. I have my dog here as well. I'm gonna give him one so he doesn't feel left out. Hi, Cohen. Hi, buddy. Can you sit? Good job. Here you go, bud. Yummy. Okay, come on down, guys. Come down here. Come hang out. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the rats. I'm happy to answer them. This is their cage. And I took the doors off, so they're always able to free roam this area. Come on down. Who's gonna be the first one? I bet it's gonna be Sammy. Yep, he's making his way over here. Come on down, guys. I need to figure out something where I can connect it right here so that they can just come down from the second floor. Right now they can only come down from that corner, and I used to have something stacked here and they could come down and they really liked it. But it just kind of it didn't look good for the videos, so I've moved it just to make it look nicer. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi, cutie. You want to come over here for some snacks? Oh, he found one right there. So I scatter feed their dry food sometimes at night. Gives them something to do. So he brought it over here into this cat tree. Bless you. Excited? This way, Sammy, this way. Come on, come down. Come on. Hi. Hi, beautiful. Sammy's all black. He's really, really gorgeous. Hi, David. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been fun to create, to curate everything and think of everything as like a tiny world. I love small things, so it's been such a fun project for me, and I'm glad that they get to live in it. Okay, this way, this way. Good boy. This way. Over here. Over here. There you go. There's some peas in here for you. There's also some fruit over here if you want to come check it out. So in here they have blueberries, jackfruit, and peaches today. I'm also going to put some seeds in the snuffle mat too. This is from their Ratty Box subscription this month, and they loved sniffing around and digging their noses in that last night. After this bunch, I think I'm going to take a break from rats. I answered this last night in our live, so I'm sorry if you're hearing it again, but whenever I have pets, I basically I revolve my life around them. And I think I would need a break after this. I'd like to focus on maybe like traveling a little bit more or just having a little bit more time to work on other projects. Just because I want to give them the best life I can. And I don't take any vacations or anything. I just stay in Vegas because I don't really trust anybody to watch them. So I also want a bird at some point. So maybe I'll get a bird after this, and then I'll probably have rats again before it all ends. Sammy's always the most active one. He's always down here exploring. Frankie's up there chilling. I hear a little commotion up there. Let's see if I get another. See if they'll come down. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, good day, good day. Here, ready? Okay, you want a little corn pop? You want a corn pop? Ready? Hop down, hop down. Okay, you can just have it then. Let's go check on the other ratties and see what they're up to, see if they want to come down. Hi, cutie. Do you want to come down and join us for some brunch? You want to come down? This one's Frankie. She's my littlest girl. A lot of people think that she's a mouse, but she's a rat. And this is Joey. This is her twin. See how much they look alike? My rats don't like being held that much. They'll hop on my lap if I'm sitting down, but they won't really crawl into my hand to be held. Come on, Frankie. Come on down. Good girl. Come on. Yay, we got another one. Come on down. Come on. Come eat. Here she comes. This is my favorite part, when her head pokes up. Come on down. Good girl. Okay, follow me. Follow me. Over here. Over here. Over here. Good girl. Give you guys some sunflower seeds too. Here, let's do this. Let's put you guys on a tripod. There we go. You guys want to do some snuffle matting with me? You guys want to go in the snuffle mat? He's so excited. He's so excited for the pumpkin seeds. You look like a big chunk at this angle. Here you go. Okay, hold on. I know you're so excited. I know, buddy. I know. Hold on, I'm gonna break them. I'm gonna break them up. I'm gonna break them up for you. I'm gonna. They really love pumpkin seeds. If your guys' rats haven't had pumpkin seeds yet, I would highly recommend it. They go bonkers over these more than sunflower seeds. Put them all on the snuffle mat. There you guys go. I break them up just so they have more pieces and they eat less. I do try to maintain their weight as best I can. Oh, here comes Joey. Come on, Joey. See, Joey comes and joins the festivities after I bust out the seeds. Come on, bud, over here. There we go. Get it all deep in there so you guys have to sniff it out. Here he comes. I feel like this is the closest thing that they dig around in, like in the wild, because I see rats in the wild looking through a bunch of leaves for little seeds and stuff, and so I feel like this is why they like this snuffle mat so much. Good job. Dina? Okay, I found Dina. She was under the cage. I think she's gonna come over and join us soon. Let's see. Okay, so all the rats are all very, very calm and chill. I would say, okay, so Sammy is the bravest one. He's always the first one to do everything. But Frankie, the small one, is the feistiest. She will shove heads when they eat. Not very often, but if there's something that she really likes, she'll definitely shove for it. Let's get her here. Oh, Dina's gonna come join us. Come on, Dina. Hi, sweetheart. There she is. She just came out from under the cage. So personality-wise, Sammy is the bravest and the chillest with people. Dina, the one that was over there, actually, let's go with Joey. This one's Joey. He's the chillest. He's definitely the laziest. I feel like he's the one that's always pushing the snooze button on his alarm in the mornings. Sammy and Frankie like being pet the most. So Frankie and Sammy both love being pet to sleep. Joey's getting there too. There's Dina. You see your little face? Gosh, I just can't get over. It never gets old. I've had these guys for almost 2 years, and every single time I see their faces pop out of a hole, it is the most adorable sight that I feel like you can possibly see. With their little ears and Dina's little white face, it's just so adorable. Oh, you want some seeds? You want some seeds, Dina? Because you're a little late to the game. You're a little late to the game. Okay, let me get you some seeds. Get in there. Gotta get in there, Dina. Get in there. Get in there. Joey's my spirit animal too. And like if he's sleeping and I'll have to come over and like convince him to come eat, he always like has his one squinted eye and he's just like, but can I just have 15 more minutes? So sometimes the rats will eat everything and I'll have to go refill the food just for Joey. Sammy over here. They love this little puzzle feeder. I got it for 50 cents at a place called Nellis Auction here. Got Frankie hiding in there, eating a blueberry, I think. He's gonna go over to the saloon over here since she had the other hideout. I love having rats. It exceeded all of my expectations. Such a fun animal to get to know because I feel like it changes your life when you grow up thinking an animal is like scary or gross just because of what society tells you. And then when you get to know them and you see their antics and how cute and absolutely perfect they are, it really changes your heart. They're just so pure and innocent. They definitely don't deserve the hate that they get. Frankie was gonna steal the bag. She was thinking about it. Nobody's going for the peas. What kind of pets do you guys have? Do any of you guys have rats and do you have any other pets? See, so that's Frankie. She's got that little lightning bolt. You can compare her to her surfboard right here. She's over there. She's gonna go under. Here comes Joey. Guinea pigs are adorable too. I remember we had one as a class pet when I was really young. They would always make these really loud noises when they were excited for food when we would crinkle their treat bag. I think it's called like weaking or something, but they're just so cute. How is having a cat? I see all their antics on social media. They're really interesting. Cats are such interesting pets because I've seen so many people that just let their cats run, like free roam the world, and then they're like, "Oh, they'll come back." I don't know if I could do that. That would make me paranoid that I wouldn't know where my cat is, that it might get lost or hurt or something. But we have cats in the neighborhood that perch on top of the cement walls in our neighborhood when I take my dog for a walk at night. They're always like staring me down as I walk by. There's some peas in here too. So they don't eat the blueberry skins either. They don't eat pea skins, corn skins, or blueberry skins. They just like the inside. Little cleaning action. Hi, Teeny. What did she just steal? Was it a peanut? Sammy's back. I saw this guy on Instagram. He built a huge, ginormous catio in his backyard. It was basically like this, but for cats and in his backyard. It was insane. It was all enclosed though, so his cat would never like leave his property, but it was still really, really cool to see. Oh yeah, I never even thought about the fleas on rats like that. I personally stopped giving my dog flea and tick prevention over, I want to say maybe like I stopped giving it to him about 8 years ago. Um, Especially the topical ones. I used to work in the pet industry and I kind of realized I was just putting poison on my pet for preventative measures. And I just wanted to see what would happen if I didn't do that. And he hasn't gotten fleas or ticks since I stopped giving it to him. So I'm glad that I opted for that option because now he doesn't have to take a dose of that during the summer. I'd rather treat it if it happens than prevent it. I've kind of grown to dislike giving them unnatural things as my dog got older. The more I learned. I also know that rats get sick quite a bit, and I can't help but wonder what all the meds that they take all the time, if that has any stress on their bodies too. I give my rats chia seeds to try and prevent, to boost their immune system. Yeah, I get that. Ticks scare me. Ticks are one of those animals that if I see a tick that, is full, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies so much. And also when they're in clusters, like I've seen videos of dogs, stray dogs, and you flip their ear on the inside, there's just a cluster of ticks and it just it's one of the worst sights. It like breaks my heart that they have to live like that. There was one time when I took my dog for a hike when he was a puppy in Nebraska in this field. It was springtime and I had got him in the wintertime. So this was like my first go around at with him in the springtime. And we went through this field and afterwards I found 47 ticks on him. It was insane. But that's the only time you've ever had flea or ticks. Even when we used to go to the dog beach in San Diego every day, he never got fleas or ticks. I don't think flea or ticks live at the beach though. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're like moving around tissue paper I threw in here last night. See a tail over there. Where you going, Joey? Going to the saloon? There's peas in here. Did you see the peas? I swear they know what I swear they know what we're saying. I think the peas are getting snubbed today. Oh, just kidding. The little scampers are so cute. They're such fun pets. So active. Next time I feed them, I'm going to put this feeder up on that second floor. I think it's really fun to watch them hop down all the steps and then go stash like all the way over here and then come all the way back. Yeah, they love all of their toys, which is really awesome. I love how engaged they are with everything in here. It's a good sign that they're staying mentally sharp, which I think is important for their lifespan. Dean is going up to the second floor. I think she's stashing some food up there. Hi, Henry. Thanks for joining us. Sammy's chilling over here. He's just plopped out. Oh, thank you. Let me show you the rest of it. These were both painted by a really well-known artist in Vegas. He's a mural artist called Pretty Done, and he does the doodle style drawings. So I asked him to make little houses for the rats. And then this is the Cheesecake Factory. And that one back there is Sammy's Cactus and Rose Lounge. I made it specifically for Sammy here. It matches his personality really well. This is Joey's Coco Cabana with some surfboards with their pictures on it. The Squeakeasy has their DJ turntables. So when they want to throw pool parties, they have a DJ. Their Hello Kitty Cafe is over here. And their coffee shop is right here. And then these are like little recycled cups that I put nesting material into, and I also put treats in there so they can go foraging for those. Frankie's gonna go up to the second floor. I think they're all headed in for their nap this afternoon. This is their cage. It's 2 floors, but they also hang out on the top of it a lot. And then they have a nest in the bottom corner over here. This is their flower shop. And then this is their nighttime lounge. It's got stars and moons. So yeah, this is all Vegas themed, and it features real Vegas businesses. Here's their sign that I had made. And 777 for the jackpot. Some coloring book pages of them that I have as well. And here's their Chinatown area. Those bottles are adhered to the bench, by the way. A lot of people ask if I know that glass isn't safe for rats, but I promise you everything here is secure. Like all the wires are actually covered like by the by some plastic covering, if you guys can see here. They never climb up to that window, so I don't worry about that. And then they have these lights over here too, but they're battery operated. I know, isn't it cute? That's actually a cat litter box. And I thought it was going to be a lot smaller. I thought that the 4 of them were going to fit perfectly like side by side. And when I got it, it was a lot bigger than I had anticipated, but it still works and it's really cute. And they use it as a litter box. So such a cute little creative litter box. Pet products are getting so awesome these days. Poor Sammy's looking for more food. Turn up empty. Sammy. Did you find some? What are you doing in there, huh? There's peas in here if you want some peas. You want some peas? Yeah, get some peas. Over here. Over here. There you go, buddy. I swear, they listen to you so well. It's like they know what we're saying. Into the saloon he goes. You know what's crazy? So, they were being sold as feeder rats. And I feel like I got so lucky with how beautiful these rats are. It blows my mind. I feel like I have pedigree rats. Sammy was so little when I first got him. You'll have to go check out our YouTube shorts and some of our older YouTube videos. Like, oh, if you guys go watch our YouTube videos from the very beginning, you'll see just exactly how small they were. They were the cutest rats. And Sammy was just gorgeous, but he was gray when he was little. I didn't think he was going to be this black. And it turns out that he is a black rat. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good to hear. I'm gonna post way more coming up. So all of these things that were built, I took video of me building them. So I'll have those to upload too. I'm doing an experiment with the rats, which is kind of funny because rats are used for lab experiments, which by the way, I feel like is a total waste of time, resources, money, and their lives, because I don't think that lab results are with rats are accurate just because of their living conditions. If you keep a rat in a cage with no enrichment and they don't have the ability to create relationships and be rats, they're already sad, and that affects their will to live and their ability to heal. So I really think that we need to ban lab testing. It's not accurate. And, just on top of that, I don't think that rats deserve to go through that testing. But a logical reason is that it's inaccurate. So Joey wipes his feet after he eats. I don't know if you guys saw that on the other rug. He rubs his feet against the carpeted areas, and it's the cutest thing ever. Here, look, look, look. See, he's like rubbing himself, his chin on the ground, wiping his little paws. Joey, there's peas in here. Yeah, get some peas. Get some peas, buddy. Oh, he's gonna drink some water. Good boy. I have some water fountains. I got some new water fountains for them. So I'll set those up and we can do a live with those. I have a flower one and a moon and stars one. I think they'll like the water falling from the fountains. I see rats dancing in the rain a lot. I think everyone is pretty much checked in for their afternoon nap. Oh, Sammy's in here. Sammy is the one that I find sleeping outside of the cage the most. I don't find that very often. I've only seen Joey sleeping under this bench, I think maybe a couple times, but I've seen Sammy in different parts of the park, which I always feel so happy when they sleep in other parts other than their cage, because it means that they feel safe and that this is their territory. But for the most part, they sleep in their cage by choice. Had too much whiskey. It is Vegas, so, bottoms up. I need to get them some alcohol bottles in here. These are actually vintage alcohol bottles that I thought were really pretty. They're Jim Beam whiskey bottles, decanters. I think they're from the 1970s. But look how cool that is. They don't make them like this anymore. This is milk glass, and that one too. This is the first decanter I ever saw on Facebook Marketplace, and I had no reason to get it. I just thought it was so pretty. It's like art. And then I have this vintage sake bottle too for their Chinatown area. But maybe we need a tequila bottle. Are there cute bottles that are worth putting in here? I feel like they're not as creative these days. Let's see what we got going on in here. We have Dina back here. Dina. Hi. You guys ready to check in for your nap? Cute Ratty. Then we have Joey over here. Washing up. Joey's back in his spot. This is his spot. It's been his spot since I've got him. You can almost always find Joey in his spot. I have I have 3 hammocks for them. I've had these hammocks for over a year. Look how clean and white they are. Oh, there's Frankie. And Frankie is the only one that sleeps in the hammocks. So she's claimed all of them. She keeps them so clean. Look at that. White as can be after a year. I love watching them build nests. It's so cool. Look at that. Dina's an artist. All the materials that they use to make their nests are so well thought out and layered. It's really amazing. Oh, she's building a nest in this. So this is a woven vase that I got, I think at a flea market. I got it for my plants back in the day before I had the rats, but then when I got them, I was like, I bet they would like this. So this is one of their favorite hideouts to sleep in. And since it's woven, I can clean it with, I soak it in water and vinegar and 7th generation laundry detergent, and it gets rid of the smell. At first, I was kind of worried because it's so enclosed. I was afraid that they might get URIs, but it hasn't been an issue at all. So yeah, look at that. Let's see if we can peek in there. Got a little Dina nose. Oh, Sammy's up here, so all 4 rats are in the cage now. I want to show you guys the inside. Oops. Let's see if I can show you the inside. So she's got tissue paper, she's got crinkle paper, she has this plant leaf, and what else we got here? We got a corn cob. We got a corn cob and some more packing paper and a little fuzzy ball. Ooh, she didn't like that. Oh, Sammy. Oh, she. It's okay, Sammy. You can go sleep with Joey. She's like, this is my spot. Yeah, go over there with Joey. You see that? Feisty girl. Hi, Cohen. Hi, buddy. I wish that my dog would be okay to hang out with my rats. Then I could take them out of this room. You know, these rats don't sleep pile as much as the ones I see on the internet. They all have their own spots. So I think Sammy's going to chill here. Joey's going to be over here. Dina's going to be in here. And Frankie's up here. Yeah, if he wasn't a herding dog, and if he didn't get so excited every time he sees the rats, I would feel better about it, but Cohen, I love you. You're the best dog in the whole world. Do you guys give your pets affirmations? I tell them how beautiful they are every single day and how lucky I am that they came into my lives. Or into my life. My lives, like I'm a cat or something, I have 9 lives. But super thankful for them. There was this experiment that they did with snowflakes or drops of water under the microscope. And the snowflake that was talked to every day positively grew in more symmetric fragments, and the drop of water that didn't get positive affirmations every day, I think, didn't grow like flakes at all, which is really interesting. The water experiment. They also say the same with plants too, that plants are happy if you talk to them. I think everything is just energy. I tell Cohen that he has the most perfect symmetrical eyebrows. All right, guys. I think they are all tucked away and ready to go to sleep. Thank you again for joining my live. I feel like you guys are the core originals of our lives. So I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us. And I might go live again tonight if you guys want to join, maybe around 8:30 when I feed them again. And I'll also think of some fun things for us to do on our lives so we keep it fresh. Thanks, Marissa. All right, bye, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Say bye, Cohen.